What is going on, guys? I'm the White Guy, and we've got another video in MX Simulator today. Actually, I'm re-recording this video. I just got done recording it, but there was too many crashes and too much. The game just made me too angry. And now that I'm coming back to do it, I think I know the track slightly better, so I can hopefully get through most of a lap without crashing. But I'll make my attempt at it, because this is, of course, as soon as I say that, we wash out. If you're new to my channel and you haven't seen Simulator before, this is not an easy game to play by any means of the word. This is a very, very difficult game, and I'm doing my best to try and be able to make it. This track is, it looks like it's going to be easy from the pictures, and then you actually get to it, and it's like, oh, this is actually very difficult to know all the timings and to get all the jumps just right. So we're doing our best. That's a little scrub hill type deal right there. Through some braking bumps, and let me know if you guys would like to see first or third person in this game, because I think since it's a simulator, more often than not, I don't want to play it to be realistic and use first person, but if you want to see me use third person, let me know in the comments. We need some voting to be going on down there. I think I'm going to try and sprinkle in an even mix of first and third person today, because I'm not really entirely sure what you guys want, 'cause it's been a while since my last sim video. But we'll do our best. We're just going to hit a transfer line to the outside of the track right there, because these jumps are kind of difficult to be able to time, as I said. I want to say that's, no, see, like, stuff like that. Half of them look like half of them, you just have to, like, hit them wide open fifth gear, and the other half you have to, like, barely slowly creep over in half a gear while you're, like, in first gear with the clutch still in. It's just hard to guess this stuff correctly. So this one I do know for a fact I was going to be just a pinned out fifth gear wide open. Hope for the best. We might have hit the brakes too hard, but we still hung on to it. That's going to be a first gear, and this is just a little corner to roll over, and then, okay, we should be good through this section. Just keep the throttle in. Yep, we're doing all right. We're doing good. This is, I want to say these are all fourth gear wide open jumps, but I'm not entirely correct, but we could be wrong. Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. Oh, we finally almost got a clean line through that section. The fourth gear, we got a little bit too sideways on that last whip coming through there. On our PBR, FMF, Goon Squad, Case Life, YouTube, Twitch, AR-15, Jack Daniels, TLD, Racing Yamaha is it's doing good for us right now. So again, we'll hit that fourth gear wide open, try and drop it in. Oh, did not get that landing hit up just correct. I have to back it on off. Well, I want to try that section one more time here. If we drop it in from the top and we keep our speed up, we should be able to make it. But this is one of those tracks where if you screw up one small thing, you're just gonna have to go through and redo the whole section, or you're just gonna case everything. So, if we get over the hill, yep, we made it up the hill, surprisingly enough. I usually don't make it up there. Alright, so, step up, pretend we hit this jump and came into the corner, and roll into this fourth gear, try and huck a front flip over it for style. Boom! Front flip for style points. Little baby whip over it, because we can't really get too crazy or we're going to start crashing. And we're probably going to crash that pretty hard. That's a brutal case right there as we fly off the side of the jump. But we did manage to huck a front flip into that without too many issues, so I'll take a second try front flip into the section and move on with my life. So we're going to try and get, this is a hard corner to hit, as I remember correctly, because you need to rail through that just right and come out of it going, yeah, we would have cased at it. Even if we'd made the landing there, that would have just been an awful case. It's a very hard corner. It's almost like I'm on one of the Nationals tracks here at the Laracos Leap corner on Redbud. You really have to nail that perfectly, which I cannot really do in this game. Because again, very, very difficult game to be able to do tricks and actually be able to run tracks. This is not like Reflex where you can just hop on and hit a button and figure it out. This takes a lot of time to be able to get good at it. It's a really hard game. Alright, there we go. Sort of did a whip over it. Okay, I'll take that. And this is a third... This is fourth gear. No, this one's fourth gear. The other one's like second gear. So there we go. We gotta roll over that in fourth gear. Hit that also in fourth. Try and huck a front flip over it quickly, but we're gonna miss the landing. Oh! Just really over jumped that really far. And the weird thing with MX simulators, it's actually a lot easier to do front flips than back flips in this game. Like, there's no backward trick button. You actually have to like throttle control it correctly to cause the flips to happen, and front flips are a lot easier to send than back flips. Alright, looks like we made that barely by the skin of our teeth. We'll hit the hip jump. Yes, we got that just about perfectly into the corner here. We'll take the wide line. This is, oh wait, yeah, this is the second gear one. You don't want to hit this one going too quickly. Of course, as soon as I say that, we end up casing it, but now we should be good to hit this wide open 5th gear. Huck a front flip. Oh, we honestly might have been able to go for a double if we committed, because we just did like 20 right there. That's just a brutal crash. We're still flipping. Oh boy. Alright, let's not do that again. Maybe we shouldn't try and huck a front flip over a very high speed jump like that. That could have been very smooth if we actually had the rotation timed correctly, but we did not. So we're gonna move on with our lives through the rollers / whoops, sit down for the corner, 3rd gear, 4th gear, opener on up. And 4th gear might be a little fast for that. Yes, it was. So we have to let off. That's like a bottom end of 4th gear type of jump, or very far red line of 3rds. We'll try that again here. We'll red line that in 3rd. 3rd seems like, if I red line 3rd gear, that seems like that might be able to clear it. So we'll go ahead and give that a shot and change things up. See how this goes. No, this is good. We're not. No, 3rd gear's not going to do it. It might have. Never mind. I might have been wrong there. This is definitely a 4th gear jump, though. We can huck a front flip. And if we bump it up to 5th, we might be able to back flip up. Oh! If we had more... The only problem with 5th gear back flips is you can't get the snap and the pop you need. You can't get the snap, crackle, and pop that you need to make the back flip happen in that. So we'll go through. We'll try that section one more time. We'll try and do a whip over the first couple if we... Nah, never mind. We're just going to flat air the first couple to keep it straight, and then I'll try and huck a front flip up the hill. Let's see how well this goes for us, though. If we come back to here, I think we might, based on the last time we ran through here, I think 3rd gear red line will do it for the first jump right here. We'll see. Because, oh, that barely made it. 3rd gear is just barely enough for it. Need like middle of 4th gear for that maybe, and then if we pop into 5th, we can try and send a front flip up the hill. Boosh. Just about perfectly. I wonder how many people thought I was going to crash when I said I'm going to front flip up the hill. But, yeah, front flips are not that hard to do in this game, believe it or not. It's pretty simple. It's everything else in the game that's really hard to do. Like I'm timing that jump correctly, but we still somehow cleared that. And this is, I can't remember if this next one's 4th or 5th gear. I'm going to say it's 4th, and we'll go for the whip. And, ooh, just nose high. The bike wasn't, we didn't get the whip lined up correctly. You have to time whips just right to get all the lineup, everything to line up in just the right fashion so you don't crash when you come down on them. And again, this is the tricky corner that we have to nail just perfectly here. No, not gonna happen. Again, you really have to be really good at sim to nail that corner. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to hit the corner back there and ready to clear this jump. You have to be able to romp through that in like 3rd or 4th gear pin, and I'm not able to do that in this game. This game's too hard for me. Alright, there we go though, we made that happen. I'll try and do a couple extra whips here and get things a little bit more sideways, but it's really hard. So if you come, the bigger jumps right there, if you come down sideways with all your moving so fast so that you just end up crashing. So this one is the 4th gear one you want to roll over. That's the high speed one. Yes. Oh, we did a Superman by accident there on the landing. Definitely intended to do that for the freestyle trick part of it. It was completely intentional, obviously. Alright, so we can try and reattempt the front flip over this, maybe. Since that's a little bit shorter. Yep, there we go. Again, front flips, not hard in sim at all. It's just back flipping stuff. It's incredibly difficult. It's backwards from reality. Alright, there we go. That should be pretty easy to send up. Ooh, we might have overjumped just a bit. By a bit, I mean a lot, of course. And we probably could have gone to try and make a wall ride out of that because we cut hip jump. We cut that way too short. But we'll do our best to finish off this lap here with good times. So this is the second. This is 3rd gear. This one's 3rd gear, right? Yeah, that's definitely 3rd gear. And then this is wide open 4th or 5th. Yep, there we go. We should be able to land that pretty comfortably. And then brake down for the corners. Up, down. Well, being crashed, that doesn't count as a crash immediately, so we're fine. Alright, and just get through the rollers. We probably should cut wider to be able to have more time to get the turn in. Because we need to be, that jump is a 3rd gear jump, but we let off way too much in 4th for it. And this might be a struggle to be able to clear this. We'll try and launch from the top here. And see if we can get it. I think the next jump needs to be like almost top end of 4th gear. We don't have a ton of space to make this happen. We'll give it our best shot here though. No. Yes, we made it. Yep, we made that. So we can pop into 5th, huck the front flip up, and back down to 2nd, 1st gear. Nice and simple right there. Step on. And we need to be out wider because this is a 4th gear jump right here. 3rd, 4th gear. That should be pretty easy to hit. Yep, but I think we got it. Nope, we cased it. Dang it. Well, I think you guys get the point of this track, and we're about out of time on this now. It's making me angrier than I care to fight with right now. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to see some more MX Simulator tracks, let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to try and accommodate. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.